I call to order today the first meeting of the House State Government Committee. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I appreciate everyone on this committee. Madam, would you please call the roll at this time?
Okay. Representative Bojanowski.
Here.
Representative Bowling.
Here.
Representative Bratcher. Representative Chester Burton. Representative Duvall.
Here.
Representative Graham.
Here.
Representative Heath.
Here.
Representative Heverin.
Here.
Representative Herron.
Here.
Representative Hodgson.
Here.
Representative Huff.
Here.
Representative Johnson.
Here.
Representative Maddox. Representative Rawlings.
Here.
Representative Tate.
Here.
Representative Tipton.
Here.
Representative Williams.
Here.
Representative Witten.
Here.
Representative Imes.
Here.
Representative Hale.
Here. Do we have a quorum, ma'am? We do have a quorum today, and we are constituted to do business this afternoon. Just real quickly, and I know everybody hears this every meeting, just please remember to silence your cell phone during the meeting. And if you want to speak, make sure your microphone is on. And when you're recording your vote, also make sure your microphone is on so it will pick up the vote. We only have one item on our agenda today, and that is House Bill 161, which is sponsored by Representative Branscombe. Representative Branscombe, would you please come to the table at this time? House Bill 161 is an act relating to elections and declaring an emergency. Representative Branscombe, the floor is yours, and I would just please ask the members today to please allow Representative Branscombe to complete his his presentation today. I know he will be brief, but we all want to make sure of everything that's in this specific bill. So, Representative Branscombe, the floor is yours. You may proceed, sir.
Josh Branscombe, State Representative, 83rd District. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, committee members. Appreciate the opportunity to be here today to discuss House Bill 161. House Bill 161 is a bipartisan piece of legislation that addresses a potential candidate filing issue that was brought to our attention middle to late last week. After each census, counties are required per statute to conduct reapportionment of their districts to account for population shifts within. This is usually done the year after census data is received. However, with the delay in census data, as you guys remember, this reapportionment got pushed back. During reapportionment, it is not uncommon to see new precincts established and precincts combined, split, or eliminated. This process will frequently result in a precinct being renamed or the precinct number changing, and that's what brings us here today. While the process began in 2023, we learned that a large number of counties have not completed the process. Only 49 of 120 submitted their reapportionment prior to the opening of candidate filing, and precinct changes have been ongoing throughout the filing period of November 8th to January 5th. And they will continue to change as more counties complete the process. As you will recall, per KRS 118, when filing for office, it specifically asks for a candidate's precinct as part of the declaration in the nomination papers. If you're from one of the counties whose information has changed due to reapportionment between the November 8th date when you could first file and January 5th filing deadline, your precinct name or number could have changed in that period and would not match the candidate paperwork. This bill states that if the precinct changed due to reapportionment within that period, your candidate paperwork is still valid and is not grounds for disqualification to run for that candidate's particular office. Of course, there is strong legal support to the fact that precinct number does not have any constitutional impact on a candidate's bona fides for running for office. But that does not stop a legal challenge from being filed or a candidate being in the position of having to deal with a lawsuit. The goal of this legislation is to foreclose that possibility. This could potentially affect Democrats, Republicans, incumbents, challengers. Both the Secretary of State and the State Board of Elections have approved the language, and it is intended to have a retroactive effect and an emergency declared. This is out of an abundance of caution. We believe this bill, with the explicit retroactive effect, and the emergency declared provides additional protection to all candidates. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Branscombe. I think we do have a question, Representative Graham.
Impacted by the change, or how many of these 49, how many districts were there?
I don't know that. Yeah, that would be a question for the State Board of Elections. They would have that information.
Motion on the bill.
There has been a motion and a second on the bill. Is there any further discussion or questions? Seeing no further questions or discussions, Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll at this time?
Representative Bojanel. Representative Hodgson.
Yes.
Representative Huff.
Yes.
Representative Imes. Representative Johnson.
Yes.
Representative Maddox. Representative Rawlings.
Yes.
Representative Tate.
Yes.
Representative Tipton.
Yes.
Representative Williams.
Yes.
Representative Witten.
Yes.
Chairman Hale.
Yes. Could you give me a tally, please? The vote is 17 in favor, 0 against. It passes with favorable expression and should do the same on the House floor. Thank you, Representative Branscombe, for that very detailed information that you gave us. Very, very important. And
Sir.
thank you for bringing that to our attention today.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Committee.
There being no further business, we are adjourned.